So today I'm going to be talking about how learning compounds over time. So most people quit things right before it gets interesting. When you start learning something new, it feels painfully slow, like you're not even going anywhere. You watch tutorials, you read books, you practice every day, but it seems like you're not going anywhere. And it gets very frustrating because it seems like your effort doesn't match your results. But that's exactly how learning works. Now, think about something like a tree. When you plant a tree, you don't water it today and then you expect like there's going to be like some shade by the end of the day or immediately after you water it. Now, usually for weeks, it looks like nothing is happening, like on the ground, like you see, like there is nothing happening. But then underneath the ground, something interesting is happening. The roots are getting stronger. It's just that you can't see it above the ground, what is going on. Then one day, the trees start growing like you can't even imagine. It start getting very big. Learning a new skill is actually the same thing because for the first 100 hours of learning this new skill, it is very difficult and you know because at this point this is the time when you're learning the foundations of the skill. Then suddenly the things that you used to confuse you start making sense, and now you start having this aha moment all of a sudden of things that you did not understand, and now it start becoming easier, it starts making sense. You solve problem faster, you remember more, and you connect ideas without even trying. And that's because everything you learn builds on what you already know. Now, let's say, for example, a person who study for 1 hour today doesn't just gain 1 hour of knowledge. Now, tomorrow's learning becomes easier because yesterday's learning is still there. You still remember. Maybe if you maybe you might remember it, maybe you don't remember it, but it is still in your brain. Now, if you do this over months and years, those daily improvements start stacking up, and one day you find yourself becoming an expert in that field. And that's why two people can start at the same time, and then after 2 years, one becomes a genius at that skill. Most of the time, these people weren't smarter. They just kept showing up every day without giving up. So whatever skill that you're learning today, it can be any type of skill that you can think about. So I want you to don't judge the progress of what you're getting right now and focus on the future, what the future holds. Because remember, as you're learning something, it compounds over time. Every day you show up, it compounds. So what you have to do is you have to judge it a year from now if you refuse to stop. Because for me, I believe that learning doesn't pay you immediately. It pays you through compound interest.